Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Reha.
And we're reporting live from the ESS News. And we put together some fun facts about Mount Hope Cemetery.
We hope you enjoy it.
Did you know that 12,000 years ago, Mount Hope was covered in ice 1 to 2 miles thick?
Yeah. And that there are more people buried in Mount Hope than people living in Rochester.
Mount Hope has over 350,000 graves. And it's home to a ton of famous people, like Susan B. Anthony, Frederick Douglass, and Nathaniel Rochester.
Isn't he the person who founded Rochester?
Yeah, he founded Rochester in 1817.
Speaking of founding, Mount Hope was founded in 1838.
We hope you enjoyed watching.
You can get a tour of Mount Hope by going to the Mount Hope website and signing up for a tour.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
Hey Jane, look at this. Seabreeze was opened on August 5th in 1879 and it's the 4th oldest American amusement park.
Wow, it's 140 years old this year. Oh, hi.
Jane, you don't need to say hi to me. I've been here the whole time. Oh, hi.
We were just reading the Seabreeze timeline.
We could tell you about it if you'd like.
I'm Jane.
And I'm Taya.
Did you know the famous 75-foot Jackrabbit is one of the oldest rides in Seabreeze? It was built in 1920.
The Virginia Reel was also made in 1920. It's the world's largest saltwater swimming pool.
Then, 20 years later, George Long bought the park, renamed it Dreamland.
In 1950, the new rides included the Lightning Bug Ride, the Fairyland Zoo, and the Upside-Down Rocco Planes.
Wow, this George Long guy isn't very good at naming things.
I agree, but don't worry. In 1970, the names get much better. The new rides included the Gyrosphere, the Manhandlers, the Kaleidoscope, the Lubo Planes, and the Paratrooper. Also, the name of the park is switched back to Seabreeze.
Okay, I like those names much better, but how can so many things happen in 20 years?
Just as many new things, if not more, were finished in 1980, just 10 years later.
I guess the park began its second century of fun. There was the addition of more water-based activities, the log flume was modernized, the soft ice cream stand is built, and the Kids Kingdom and paid admission were introduced.
That's a lot, don't you think, Jane? Jane? Jane!
Oh, what did I miss?
You must have the report, that's what.
Oh.
Wait, where did you get that?
At the Seabreeze gift shop.
I need one of those.
No, wait. Never mind.
They ran out. I found this, though.
I was going to tell you that they ran out.
Oh, whatever. I still found this.
Anyway, in 1990, there were cool-sounding additions like the Raging Rivers Water Park, the Quantum Loop, and the Screaming Eagle was built.
In 2000, the new millennium brought new attractions like the wave pool, and there was a sight and sound revamp on the Gyrosphere.
In 2010, Seabreeze continues to move forward by adding elements like the Whirlwind Spinning Coaster, the Music Express, the Revolution 360, the Helix, the Twirl and Teacups, and the Water Slide Complex Hydro Racer.
Wow, Seabreeze changed a lot in the past years.
It sure did. Oh, we have to go on the rides.
Why? Oh, the park's almost closed. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, hi, my name is Kishan.
And my name is Leah.
We are reporting from one of the 46 Wegmans stores in New York.
Hey Kishan, did you know that Wegmans was founded in 1916 by John and Walter Wegman?
Wow, I didn't know that. Then who's the owner now?
The owner now is Wegman Enterprises. Also, in 2009, Wegmans was ranked 29th on the supermarket news list.
Man, am I hungry.
Well, Wegmans has organic food, fruits, vegetables, and meat.
Well, I'll never be hungry again. Wegmans can be found in Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Virginia.
Wow, how many are there in each state?
46 in New York, 6 in Massachusetts, 8 in Maryland, 11 in Virginia, and 18 in Pennsylvania.
That's a lot. How many are there total?
96 Wegmans stores in total.
If you want to learn more, go to Wegmans History.
See you later.
Bye.
Hi, this is Jordan reporting from the FRES News Show. I'm here to talk about a college called RIT. Well, for starters, who in the world is the founder of RIT? RIT was founded by the Athenaeum. The Athenaeum is a group that includes Colonel Nathaniel Rochester, the Mechanics Institute, and Captain Henry Loam. RIT was founded in 1829 and was originally called the Rochester Athenaeum and Mechanics Institute, RAMI. The campus is divided into 12 sections, including a College of Engineering Technology and a National Technical Institute for the Deaf. Also, RIT sports include lacrosse, hockey, basketball, soccer, tennis, track and field, volleyball, crew, softball, and rowing. To me, that's a lot of sports. RIT's sports field is 360 by 285 feet. And that's all for today. This is Jordan signing out from FRES.
This is so good. Oh, excuse me. You should really try this. Not a big fan of books. I mean, Jell-O. I like reading books, but it does look tempting, so I'll try it. That is good. I'm actually reading about a book about Jell-O. It says here that Pearl Bixby made it.
When was it, or where was it made?
Looking. I can't find it. You want to look?
Sure. Okay, found it. So, it says here, it was made in Leroy, New York. Wait a second, this goes to here. By the way, Jell-O was first made in 1897.
Look, it says here that French people were the first people to use gelatin.
Cool! I'm part French. That means, so that means one of my ancestors could have made gelatin first.
Oh my gosh. Anyways, it says here that gelatin has been around since the 15th century. Also, in 1964, the slogan, "There's always room for Jell-O."
Blah, blah, blah. Can we just get to eating the Jell-O now?
Fine. Ella, would you like to say it?
Yes, please. There's always room for Jell-O.
Good job. Now let's get down to business. Bon appetit.
Here you go.
This was brought to you by Brooke and
Jell-O.
Ella, your name.
Oh, Ella. Well, random people up there, thank you for watching. We are signing off.
Hi, I'm Asher.
And I'm Benjamin.
And I'm still Asher. And we're reporting for ESS News.
Rochester, New York used to be a lush forest owned by a man named Ebenezer Allen.
That's right, Benjamin. But unfortunately for Ebenezer, he loved the outdoors, which meant he was never home to pay his rent and sell the land to people who wanted to live there.
Eventually, he ended up selling the land that we now know as Rochester, New York, to a man named Nathaniel Rochester.
After that, people started to build flower mills along the Genesee River. Isn't that how the Flower City got its nickname?
Actually, yes it is, but why is it now called the FLOWER City instead of the FLOUR City?
Why? Because after the flower rush died out, Rochester, New York became very famous for its Lilac Festival.
Okay, we know that Nathaniel Rochester owned Rochester, New York, but when was it founded and when did it become a city?
What a good question, Benjamin. It was founded in 1803 but became a city in 1834.
Well, that's good to know. By the way, did you know that Rochester, New York was originally called Rochesterville?
Wow, that's amazing. By the way, can you guess what jobs Nathaniel Rochester had?
Nope, I have no idea what jobs he had. What jobs did he have, Asher?
He was a soldier in the American Revolutionary War as well as a land speculator.
Also, did you know that Rochester is slowly losing people by 1% each year?
Really? Well, did you know Sam Patch stayed right around here?
Well, that explains why there's a boat called the Sam Patch.
And did you know that Rochester is America's first boom town?
Well, that's good to know. Well, I think that pretty much sums it up, Asher.
Yep, it does.
Thanks for watching FRES News. See you next time. Oh, by the way, don't miss our next story on Kodak.
What are you doing?
You said Kodak. Yeah, I meant Kodak the industry, not Kodak Black.
Oh, okay.
Wrong script then.
Yeah, let's grab the right script.
Okay, here's the right script.
Hi, this is Bobby and Jacob in the house.
Do you know what Kodak is?
Well, for starters, the inventors were George Eastman and Henry A. Strong.
Also, in 1888, George Eastman's film company, Kodak, was founded.
In 1884, George was going on a trip and he wanted to take some pictures.
But he did not want to carry around a big camera.
So in 1888, Kodak created a new camera called the Kodak box camera.
And they had a saying, you press the button, we do the rest.
You're probably wondering, how did Kodak get its name?
Well, Eastman loved the letter K.
And he did not want it to be ordinary.
So he was thinking and boom, popped in his head, Kodak.
In 2012, Kodak went bankrupt.
What? Kodak went bankrupt? All those great ideas?
Yeah, it's sad.
Oh yeah, and they went from 50,000 employees to 19,000 employees.
But they're still in business and trying new things to be on the top. This is Bobby and Jacob out of the house. Now, let's continue with our business.
Okay.
Good evening, people.
Sorry, evening.
This is Sean and Noah reporting live from SNN News. Have you wondered who the Bills are named after?
Oh yeah,
Buffalo Bill Cody. Did you know that William Frederick Cody was born on February 26, 1846 in LeClaire, Iowa?
P.S. Buffalo Bill Cody was his nickname.
Spoiler alert, he got his nickname by killing 4,280 buffalo in only 18 months. Do the math. It's 4,280 divided by 18.
That's a lot of buffalo hamburgers.
He ran the Wild West show at Rochester Driving Park.
He also served the Union Army in the United States Civil War.
Geez, there's a thing Buffalo Bill Cody didn't do.
Did you know he moved to Rochester and married Louisa Frederschi?
For what?
Frederschi.
Her nickname was Lulu.
Moving on. He was only 19 when Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth.
Dude, getting off topic.
Zip it.
So now we know why the Buffalo Bills were inspired by Buffalo Bill Cody. If you want to learn more, go to BritaCanada.com/Buffalo Bill Cody.
Well, the show's ending and we hope you enjoy. Thank you.
I want to see that part.
Too bad, the credits are starting.
Ugh.
See you again on SNN News.
That was a rental! Good evening, this is Ananya
And Elliot.
reporting from ESS News, and we are telling you facts about the Rochester Institute of Technology.
In 1829, RIT was founded by the Colonel Nathaniel Rochester and other Rochester community leaders founded Athenaeum, an association for the purpose of cultivating and promoting literature, science, and the arts.
In 1847, the Athenaeum merged with the Mechanics Literary Association, founded in 1836 by William A. Reynolds, son of Albert Reynolds, to form the Rochester Athenaeum and Mechanics Association.
In 1894, Manual Training Building is the first official building erected by the Institute. It later becomes known as the Eastman Annex. The building contains machine shops, classrooms, and a lecture hall. The Eastman Building opens on Plymouth Avenue and the Erie Canal Aqueduct. George Eastman, founder of Eastman Kodak Co., donates the funds for this building and is an active benefactor of the Institute until his death in 1932.
In 1910, the first president, Carlton B. Gibson, appointed. He served until 1916.
In 1916, James F. Barker appointed president. He served until 1919.
In 1919, Royal B. Farnham appointed president. He served until 1921.
In 1922, John A. Randall appointed president. He served until 1936.
In 1930, the Department of Photography is founded. Frederick Braham is an instructor. He later joined by C.B. Neblett in 1936. Mark Ellingson appointed president. He served until 1969.
In 1944, the Institute adopts the name Rochester Institute of Technology.
In 1960, the first master's degrees are awarded, all Masters of Fine Arts degrees. In 1963, the College of Science is established.
In 1968, RIT moves to its new campus in Henrietta. The dedication ceremony takes place during homecoming weekend in October 1968. In 1990, RIT enrollment now reaches 13,195 students. In 1992, RIT's 8th president, Albert Simone, is appointed. The Bachelor of Science degree program in Information Technology is established.
The training emphasizes understanding technology from the point of view of the user. In 1996, an undergraduate program in software engineering, the first of its kind in the U.S., is established.
In 2003, a new Master of Science degree in Telecommunication Engineering Technology is offered.
In 2017, Dr. David C. Munson, Jr. is named RIT's 10th president. Thanks for watching on ESS News.
Hello world, thanks for joining me today on ESS News special program about the great inventor George Eastman with me, Lucas. George Eastman was born on July 12, 1854 in Waterville, New York. A few years later, he moved to Rochester with his family. While planning to go to Santo Domingo to take photos with his friend, Eastman realized that there was too much equipment to take on the trip. This experience inspired Eastman to make a simpler, more portable camera. Then George Eastman hired George Monroe and George Selden to help him create this new camera. In my opinion, he should have called his company George Cameras. In 1880, Eastman teamed with Henry Strong and founded the Eastman Dry Plate Company. His next invention became an instant success. Eastman made a rolled film that stored multiple pictures on a lightweight roll. Officially in 1888, the Kodak camera was made. Eastman's new rolled film design was a huge hit. Eastman constantly created new products. In 1900, Eastman created a camera that only cost $1, making it accessible to everybody, including children. If I was alive in 1900, I would have bought one. In 1948, he also developed color film. Did you know Eastman secretly donated $2.5 million to Massachusetts Institute of Technology because two of his top assistants graduated from MIT and they were about to close down or join Harvard College. Also, he donated to University of Rochester and other places. George Eastman died on March 14, 1932 and was buried in Eastman Business Park. This is Lucas Singh signing off from ESS News.